My trusty, somewhat dusty controller. Licensed by Nintendo. Overworks Sega. Alright, hoping the balance there is okay audio-wise. You're a slacker. I mean, I'm not at work. You are, and here you are, watching computer games. How do you like this setup, by the way? Because it's not a widescreen game, I have all this space at the side of the screen. Oh yeah, we gotta leave from underground. Do, 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 do. Reading all the dialogue yesterday really sort of dried my throat out and I think tired my voice. Why, yes, it is. Good eye. What's wrong, Cupil? Squeak, squeak. Really? Here? I see. Vyse, Cupil tells me that there's a cham around here somewhere. Cham? What's that? Chams are little shards of moonstones that fell from shadows when they hit the ground. Cupil eats them as food. Really? Wow, I didn't know anything could eat moonstones. Where can you find them? What do they look like? You find them all over the place, but they're very small, so they're hard to see. But I'm sure Cupil will let you know whenever we get close to a cham. He can't seem to sit still or be quiet whenever there's food nearby. Same. Fucking same. I see. So all we have to do is search the ground whenever Cupil starts to go a little crazy, right? Let's see if we can find anything here. The more you feed Cupil, the stronger he will become. He'll be able to change into different shapes and inflict more damage on enemies in battle as he grows. So, in addition to the moonstone fish, moonfish checking out, you've also got this looking for chams thing. There we go. Which is a pretty neat mechanic because you don't buy upgrade weapons for Fina, you upgrade Cupil by feeding chams. And the amount that you feed him and the order you feed him the chams in dictates what kind of growth he has. So, like, there's a perfect way to get the best weapon, which I can't remember and can't be bothered to do. But you get a little variety in your playthrough depending on how many you find, what order you decide to use them up in. It's pretty cool. I like incidental side quests that you don't have to do, but if you do, they provide you with some pretty cool stuff. Mom, Dad, I hear that you've decided to leave. Your father's told me all about it already. But I know you well enough to figure out it wouldn't be long before you yearn to travel the skies by yourself. With, like, 3 other people, but sure. Mom! It's okay, dear. Everyone ultimately has to fly away from their parents' nest. I knew it was just a matter of when. I knew this day would be coming sometime. It's just that it came a lot sooner than I expected. So stand tall, son. Go chase after those dreams you've always talked about. And make sure you take care of Ica, too, okay? What's wrong, Vyse? You're looking uncharacteristically grim. Dad, actually there's something that I have to tell you. Don't worry. I have a feeling I already know what you're going to say. I remember when I was your age, the feeling that I had to get away from my own little island and see the rest of the world. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. But when a man decides to step out onto his own path, he doesn't need to ask for his parents' permission. From now on, you are my equal, son, a man who lives by the skies. There is nothing more honorable than that. Heh, you're late on almost every other occasion, but you sure aren't wasting any time to get out on your own. Dad? Go on, get out of here, Vyse. Go make your mark on the world. Now your mom and I can get freaky in the house more often. Thank you all so much for rescuing me from the Valuans. I hope that I will someday be able to repay all of you. Just worry about keeping those moon crystals out of the hands of the Valuans. And Vyse, we're all counting on you, too. Don't worry, Dad, I won't let you down. Well, guess we should be going. We'll be back soon. Bye, Captain. Bye, everybody. Vyse, Ica, are you sure you want to do this? What, you trying to talk us out of it? Fina, there's no way we can turn this down. After what you told us about the Guaguas, I don't think even want to think about what the Valuan Empire would do if they got their hands on them. We're the only ones that can stop them. And, well, to be completely honest, I've always wanted to sail the world, and this is my chance. This is what we call a coincidence of ones. Moon crystals, lost cities, strange lands. I want to see them all with my own eyes. This is my chance to find out what's really out there. The truth is out there. The truth. Fina, you couldn't stop us from going even if you tried. This is the kind of adventure that air pirates dream of. If we passed this up, we'd regret it the rest of our lives. I understand. Thank you all. Fina, do you have any idea where the crystals might be? Well, according to the ancient legends, there should be a moon crystal hidden in the lands under each of the moons. The closest ones from here are, the yellow moon of Valua and the red moon of Nazra. Well, there's no chance of getting back into Valua right now. You should probably wait a while before going back there. If you go east from here, you'll reach Nazra. With a normal ship, you'd probably never make it through the stone reefs on the way. But now that the little Jack is equipped with a harpoon cannon, you've got a pretty good shot of making it through. Sounds like a plan. We're heading east to Nazra, and we're going to get that red moon crystal. We've been standing around here long enough. Let's get going. Well, Dad, I guess it's time to say goodbye. Remember everything I've taught you. Make us proud, son. It's not really clear why Drachma's still willing to help us out. But whatever. I ain't gonna look a free ride in the mouth. The Pirate Isle. Whee! So this is how you get more access to the world map when you already have an airship. You unlock a few features and you can get through new places. Oh, I want me a fillet of that fish. Yeah, you can't run. Stupid customers are the only kind we have. Do 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 do. Alright, Aika, be a badass. So that's the wrong way of thinking. It's never our error. It's always somehow the customer's fault. That was easy, because Aika's a fucking boss. Shit, Fina level 1. Got some catching up to do there. He should have. Well, I hope he learnt his lesson. He's not going to do it again. Do I have any moonberries? I probably do. I don't. Fuck. Anyway, let's go through here. Looking for treasure. Oh. The sky coral. Microorganisms called sky coral attach themselves to moonstone boulders and grew to form into these reefs. They flourish only in very specific conditions and can take 200 years to grow. Their various colours and shapes have long been valued for their beauty. Yeah. That'll net as a pretty penny. Back attack. Pimp and strong. Rain of Swords!
We did it!
Yeah, we did. Fuck your JRPG standard 3-person party. We got 4 people. Okay. Ha. It is exactly how flying ships work. Because this is Arcadia. Even the land masses are floating.
We did
it! Well, let's bust out of here. Yeah, they're actually all really good in combat. And I went through most of the game focusing primarily on Cloud, but you get a lot more out of it if you switch around characters, because only your active character charges your ATB gauge at a particularly quick rate. It's really good. I wasn't sure how it would work, but they've really managed to mesh the turn-based system with an ATB gauge, but make it dynamic. How far did you get before I start talking about stuff? Like, finish the reactor mission or further? Right, so you finished the first bombing mission, essentially.
We did it!
Did you have fun fighting the shield guys? Well, one of them is a boss, yeah. Does a pretty good job of teaching you that you should just, like, use the Punisher mode block. How cool was the Sentinel soldier? So cool. Like, they've really made Final Fantasy VII very anime. Like, using the rule of cool. Yeah, the Scorpion. Yeah. It's like, if it's awesome, but not realistic, but it's awesome, we do that. Also known as the Advent Children approach. Yeah. When Simon was doing it, I was typing that in the chat constantly. Simon! Attack while its tail is up!
That was easy.
Yeah, getting flashbacks, or flashes to Sephiroth a little bit earlier makes some sense because they want to get the story in, I guess. Do 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 do. It's a ship. Get grinding. Back attack.
Consume my enemies! Slam to burst!
That was easy.
Never change, Ica. Moonberry! Get in my belly. Mass party regen, yes please. Busy looking for stuff, I don't really have time to dick around with those guys. Oh, here we go. To the north, the Imperial City, Valua. Caution, low visibility. To the east, the City of Sand, Nazrad. Caution, strong currents. To the west, Sailor's Island. Caution, too much Lokwa. Yes. Knew I remembered there being something else there. Jeez, there's a lot of you. Let's try blowing up the world.
Moons, give me strength.
Yeah. That'll do it. Oh, guess that's that then. I could just stocking up a pile of corpses. Let's make sure she's equipped appropriately. She's getting 16 will and yep, similar magic from Silvervale, so I don't think we're going to do better than that. We're going to do a quick scour for discoveries. Oh my.
Consume my enemies! Slam to burst!
There's not a lot of voice acting in this game, but the little bits that you do get, you like, it feels like they put a little bit of effort in.
That was fun!
Certainly more than Link's. Hua! Ha! Wah! Alright, that's South Ocean. Pretty sure we're not going to be getting anywhere there. Wow, there's nothing here but sand. So this is a desert. I've heard talk about them before. Sailors. But it's my first time actually seeing one. Now that you mention it, I've heard some sailors talking about them too. They said that the Nazareth Desert is so hot, if you walk around in the sun too long, your hair catches fire. Everyone carries buckets of water around with them so they can put their friend's hair out. And then, I just love whenever we get to a new land, we get this lovely little picture of Aika's imagination. And Vyse's hair is lit. Lady Coward. So you're on calls for your shift today. That's terrifying. Come on, Aika, you don't actually believe those crazy stories? Sometimes I wonder what goes on in that head of yours. Don't come crying to me when your head bursts into flames. That glass eye patch you wear will intensify the sun's rays and fry your brain. I'm just kidding, Vyse. Just a story I heard a long time ago. I didn't really believe it either. But you can't be too careful. You totally believe it, you ditz. The moonstones that fall from the red moon give off a great deal of heat. It's too hot for most plants to survive. Because of this, the lands of Nazareth have been reduced to a barren wasteland. I see. There isn't much down there besides sand and rock. The red moon crystal should be hidden somewhere in the desert, right? That's right, Vyse. It is buried deep within the ancient temple of Pirin. An ancient temple? I bet there's all kinds of treasure in there. Maybe some gold and gems and magic stuff and nice clothes and stuff. If we find a bunch of treasure, we'll be rich. We can go buy whatever we want. What's the first thing you'd buy, Fina? Buy? She comes from the Federation. She's so selfie. Well, she doesn't love trains as much, so there is that difference. Yeah, I don't know. She's just very energetic. What does that mean exactly? What? Nah, you don't know what that means. I'm terribly sorry. I've never seen the rest of the world before, and you don't need to look very far to find a shop. Everyone buys stuff. It's normal. Well, unless you're a pirate, in which case you probably just steal stuff. Well, Fina, you really don't get out much, do you? According to the map, there's a city nearby called Miranda. Let's go there first. She's definitely way more of just a generic tomboy. I'm too old for this shit. Like, Selphie wasn't prissy or anything, but I never really got the impression she was, like, an aggressively tomboyish character. Whatever that means. You what? You what? Bring your daughter. Bring your daughter. Ooh, yeah. Macho Man Drachma Savage. Lay the smackdown on anyone who steps up. He's not a miss. He's a mister. The world of Mirrodin, all the moons. All different colours. So let's see, we have the silver moon, which we could call the white moon. We've got the blue moon. We've got a green moon and a red moon. There isn't a black moon. There is a black moon stone at some point. Jesus Christ, she is soft. Eternity is an instant kill spell. A bit like the basic resurrection spell, it has about a 50% hit chance, and it can really fucking ruin your day if an enemy group just gets lucky.
That was easy.
You have found the Sandfalls. Long ago, a young black pirate searched the desert for the isle that spouts treasure. After a long trek, he was shocked to find that it produced only sand. But he realized that the desert was the true treasure and spent the rest of his years in Nazra. You see, the true treasure is the discoveries you make along the way. I love the transitions into random battles in this game. It's like somebody was playing around with Movie Maker software and was like, check out all these transition options. See? Back attacked, they get lucky, insta-kill one of my party, and that's that. Fuck you, dude. Oh, that's just peachy. Let's see how good her magic is. Yeah, you better run. Right. See if that changes. Oh, it's a floating island. You have found the Wandering Lake. The truth behind the story of the disappearing lake is even stranger. Temperature differences make a large ball of rock float above the desert sands, holding a lake of clear water. Once the water cools off, it settles downward again. Because physics! Yep. Oh yeah, didn't actually heal Ica. Right.
Back off! Alpha, stop!
You should be.
Here goes.
And isn't it such a pretty game?
Fire consume my enemies! Plant it first!
Fire consume my enemies.
I'm glad everyone is okay.
Yes, it sure is nice nobody died. Mm. Time to go to Maramba Paramba, the rapper. So we've seen the value in city aesthetic, the ambience, the way it's designed, and this is about what you'd expect. Sort of like a North African country, desert, hot. Huh? Where'd the captain go? You're on your own, motherfuckers! Hey! Well, wait, Captain, where are you going? This is where we part company. I've got my own quest to worry about. I've got to find Rachnam. Well, what? But wait a second. What are we supposed to do? We're in the middle of a desert without a ship. How are we supposed to continue on our mission? That is not my concern. I have no interest in crystals or temples. I must find Rachnam. I cannot waste any more time babysitting. Hey, come back here, you eye patch wearing freak. You rusty old man. Hey, are you listening to me? I don't think he's listening to you. Oh my, this isn't good at all. What should we do? We can't even get out of the city, let alone make it to the temple. We're stuck here. Well, we have no choice right now other than to start exploring the city. Maybe we can find someone who can take us to the temple. That's all we can do for now. Dracula has left the party. Again. Oh yeah, let's cash in them in discoveries. Welcome to the Sailors Guild. We pay very well for information on discoveries. I hear that you defeated one of the bounties. Well done. Here is your reward. You earned it. You received 1,000 gold for defeating Baltor the Black-Bearded. Guidestones. Yes, I've heard rumors of its existence. I will pay you if you know its location. 40 gold. You found what? You must tell me where you found it. I must let the whole world know. 680. Same again. Same again. So it always pays to explore the area and see if you can then find any discoveries and cash them in as soon as possible. So there's one more discovery we could buy information on, which clearly we can find. Rupee of the Larso clan. Okay. I think I've only played through the Legends version of this game once. Wait just a minute, I almost forgot. Here, this cane here addressed to you. You received a black spot. It's a message from the Angel of Death. Sounds like you're in trouble. Better watch your back out there. In every port of any size, you should always find a branch office of the Sailors Guild. I suggest you pay a visit. I kind of love that he's got a monocle, but what you can see behind it is actually just a really magnified eye. I don't think I ever noticed that before. I am known as the Mystery Merchant. I bring goods from around the world. Many of these you may never see again. I only carry rare and exotic items. Come, see my wares for yourself. What do you got? Alright. Increases resistance to red and purple attacks. Seems strong for a desert. And lots of just general stat buffs with the Slayer Ring. We do have 12,000 gold. And it should apparently just a strict upgrade for Vyse and Ica. Nice. Thank you very much. Perhaps our paths shall cross again someday. Welcome. How goes the sailing? You wish to backhand and to bless your enemies out of skies? Well, we don't even have our own ship right now, to be honest. Well, that is very unfortunate. I wish to show you my newest weapon called a torpedo. You can even set which round it will strike. It is perfect for concentrating much firepower into a short period of time. Thanks. Good to know. Some sort of cannon. Looks like a fire-powered gun. Common here in natural. I mean, all guns are really fire-powered. They are, as well as being firepower. I'm not really sure what you're getting at. But come, we must scrounge from the locals. I like the worn look everything has. Like, you can tell all this stuff has been around for years and it's seen lots of abuse from just the hot sun and sandstones and people. It's a small thing. Like, they could have had just lots of clean graphics where everything looked fairly new and well kept. But that would not have suited this sort of outpost town. You chatting shit, Kupiel? Ooh. Treasure. Yeah. Yeah. tapestries featuring those creatures outside. I sometimes wonder if all the background art in this is actually just like concept art from the game that they've low-resed and put on the walls. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Welcome. This is the best weapons shop under the moons. I offer goods from both Valuan and Nazran armed forces. Well, good thing we got plenty of cash. Strict upgrade. Because let's be honest, we haven't been poisoning a lot of people with Vyse. Farewell, and may the Red Moon watch over you all, always. So you do get a different flavour of weapons merchant, even if the ship merchant's apparently still just the same guy. You are a sailor, are you not? I could tell by your smell. Rude. You sailors are nothing but trouble. I had a daughter, but she fell in love with the sailor who drifted into town one day. The next thing I knew, she ran off with this good-for-nothing sailor and left me here to run this shop by myself. I've not heard from her since. She's probably dead, lying in a gutter somewhere by now. It's good family relations. You have some substance abuse problem, I'm guessing. Welcome, welcome! This is the place to fill your packs with all that you wish. We did run a bit low on the old healing items. Cost 3 times as much, but are twice as effective. Nice. Nice. I feel like he's just a special needs student who's been left in charge of the shop on an emergency. So he's got like some sort of head protection on. Who just leaves food cooking in their house? That's dangerous. Do. In the desert, water is life. That is why we must carry water every day from the well. There is a well in the other part of the city, but it has been dry for a long time now. I'd be worried about that if I were you. Here. Welcome, my friend. Are you planning on crossing to the other part of the city? Perhaps you wish to ride a dabu. The sands of the desert are too hot to walk upon. It's best to take a dabu. Who cares if their feet hurt? Dabu stands are marked with red poles. You can dismount from your dabu whenever you see these red poles. Oh, look. Parallel parking. Nice. There is literally nothing here. Why even stop? Why have a thing? I'm just kidding. I don't actually mind that. I like it when games have more to do than just the things that are obvious. It's like Quentin Tarantino putting dialogue in his movies that have nothing to do with advancing the plot. They're just there to build. Get over here. Yeah. It's an interesting point. Doing some squats there, buddy. And one, and two, and one, and two. He clearly wants to get a wig. Welcome, traveller. Here, here, young desert traveller. Stay a moment and listen. Stay a while and listen to what I have to tell you. We'll stay a while and listen. I've spent more than half of my lifetime at war with Valua. The Sultan, our king, charged me with leading his fleet in an attack on the Valuan mainland. But those yellow-bellied Valuans hid within the Grand Fortress and refused to come out. That's why I'm working out, so one day I can break through the gate of the Grand Fortress myself. I mean, fitness goals. Apparently you want to be able to punch the Grand Fortress. I don't think it's a plan that will work, but you do you, buddy. Combat mail. Weaponized post. We lose 7 defense. We gain 5 will, 4 magic, and 5 attack. Yeah, fuck it. Broke into the old man's home, stole his war gear. Yep, militarized male, exactly. I have to say, the guy who owns the Dabus has got a real bottleneck on the economy of this part of the town. Dabu, eat the small child. My dad's a merchant. He works at Nintendo. My grandpa was a merchant, and my great-grandpa was a merchant too. I'm going to become a merchant and travel the desert on Dabu, just like everyone else in my family. Show some originality, kid. Jesus. I think somebody who's gifted with a future sight probably shouldn't have glasses that big. Welcome, I am Khalifa. Seer of the Red Moon. I am the most renowned fortune teller in all of Nazra. Travelers from across the skies come to me, seeking knowledge and wisdom of the moons. There is no future I do not know, no path I cannot see. Hark my words and heed them in your journey. Ha! The Red Moon has spoken. To the east of here lies a temple in which a sacred red jewel lies buried in the hot sands. Go forth and seek your fate, and may the Red Moon watch over you. Basically, if you ever get stuck, you can come back here and she'll give you a hint as to what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. Just in case you've loaded an old save game and can't remember what the hell was going on. Gotta love the map mapping. Alright, let's stick to the left. Moonberry. I guess. Lunar glyph, so she uses the power of her moon to turn someone hard as rock. Yeah, no, can't think of anything inappropriate about that. What? Excavation arm? That sounds like a weapon for someone who abandoned the party. Silly game. Giving me weapons for someone who's clearly no longer part of this game. Okay, we definitely want to get that. Gem of fluidity. Man, it's a good thing I'm not getting random encounters down here, because this would be tedious as fuck. Doo-doo-doo. You love that they called it Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, that's fine. You can send me any pictures you like. Yeah, they just should have called it Part 1. or episode 1 or something. Hail, sailor. You wish to see the new dancer too? Yeah, I do. I mean, you already know it's not the whole game, right? That can't be a spoiler. Belena's dancing is Miranda's newest star attraction. You definitely don't want to leave without seeing her. Is this Dr. Robotnik in an alternate universe? Has he found a career at last as a barkeep? You know what I love about keeping bar in a desert? No hedgehogs! Hello, madam. Well, hello, handsome. I don't think I've seen you around here before. If you've come to rest your weary feet, you've come to the right place. Make yourself comfortable and stay a while. Well, I'm a little busy, but that sounds like a great idea. Just, keep breathing like that. Boobs indeed, but not hairy boobs, as the chat record would indicate. That actually sounds like a great idea. It's been a while since we've had time to relax. Please stay. Stay as long as you like. Sit down, sit down. Well, she's a well-trained dancer. Oh, in Nazar, I guess they just sit on the ground. Yeah, it feels good to finally sit down. Could do with some back support. Well, shouldn't rest too long. We've got to look for a ship. I don't know where we could find one. Maybe we should try the docks. Can't believe the Captain Drachma just left us here. I'm sure he had his reasons to leave, but I wish he'd said something sooner. He didn't have to leave us here in the desert, right, Vyse? 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 Have you heard a single word I've said? Yeah, I'm listening. You were talking about the desert. Good guess. You're acting like you've never seen a girl before. If I could pry your eyes away from that dancer for a few seconds. I love how just casual low-level disappointment in him. Okay, I'll stop staring. Or, I have no idea what you're talking about. No, she caws. Okay. It's just that she's such a good dancer. I didn't want to insult her by looking away. New lands, new customs, Smooth. What kind of excuse was that? You're undressing her with your eyes. Not that it would take long. You weren't zooming in, were you? I'm sorry. But seriously, don't you think she's looked over here more than a few times? I think she likes me. I think that's her job, is to make you think that she likes you. Yeah, right. Fina, would you try and talk some sense into him? Do you really find it that hard to believe? Well, Vyse is very attractive. I don't think it would be strange at all if that dancer was looking at him. I say. You're kidding, right? Vyse wouldn't want someone like her. I mean, who knows where she's been? Yikes. Do you travel a lot? Tell me something. You wouldn't happen to be the group of air pirates that escaped from the Grand Fortress now, would you? Huh? How do you know about that? Well, if you hang out in places like this, you overhear all kinds of things. Rumors, local gossip, news about the other lands, warnings not to leave your drinks unattended. You even hear stories about air pirates needing a ship. If you want, I can give you a lift. What do you say? Really? Thanks, that'll help us a lot. Wait a second. Why would you help us? You don't even know who we are. Fair question. Let's just say anyone who can escape from the Value and Grand Fortress interests me. My name is Belena. I'll begin making preparations. Meet me at the port first thing tomorrow morning. See you around, handsome. Oh, she'll give him a ride. I mean, you would have to be a little suspicious of something that convenient. So it's nice to see Aika at least being a little bit self-aware. Even if, for some reason, Vyse is a little bit too distracted to note the unusualness of the situation. We may never know why. Time to stay at the inn. Welcome. Oh yes, Belena mentioned you would be coming. Your room is ready. Ha ha ha. Ever since Belena started dancing in Maramba, more and more tourists have been coming and business has increased threefold. Since you are a friend of Belena's, I will give you a special rate on your room. Sleep well. She's only going to charge us double. Sure is lonely without that young girl around. Should I have left those kids there? Bah! What am I worrying about? Someone else will take care of them. Huh? Ooh, what's that? Hiding in the rocks. A pink ship? Wait, that ship! It looks like... leaving us hanging like that. Do 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 do. Farewell, and may the red moon forever light your path. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Her ship has a veil.
Hey, handsome.
Good morning. I trust you slept well last night. It was the best night's sleep I've had in a long time. So, I guess we should get ready to start exploring the desert? Only those who have walked through the desert can truly know its size, is a saying we have here in Nazra. It's too difficult to cross the desert on foot because of the heat. A mere half-day's walk can be deadly. You'll need a ship to cross it. A ship, huh? Is this one yours? Ah, yes. It's not much, but it's very reliable. Belena, why are you going out of your way to give us a ride? You don't even know us.
Well,
You aren't very grateful, are you? If you were dying of thirst and someone offered you water, you'd probably ask where it came from first. What? All right, if you must know, then I'll tell you. My father was a soldier. He was a poor man and sometimes a little short-tempered, but he was a good man and a good father when he wasn't beating me. We struggled to get by, and my father was barely able to support us. We had nothing to rely on but each other, but we were happy. Until that day, 20 years ago. 20 years ago, Value and Nazra declared war on each other, and my father was killed in battle. When he died, we had nothing. No food, nobody to support us, nobody to raise us. We had to live on the streets. At least you found dancing as a career. Some say that you can't die from a broken heart, but they're wrong. My mother died shortly after my father. She was so sad. I was alone and scared. I had to fend for myself on the streets, and that is how I ended up living like this. Oh, Belena, we're so sorry. We had no idea. Yeah, you look ashamed, Acre. You be like slut-shaming her. Just because she dances go-go, that don't make her a hoe. No. Ever since then, I've hated war. Hundreds of people die. Hundreds more families have to go through what I went through. And that is why I'm letting you. No, I want you to use my ship. Please. Yeah, right. We'll do it. Yeah, we're doing you a favor, lady. Thank you. Oh, so much. Belena, I'm sorry for what I said earlier. I shouldn't have spoken to you that way. I lost my parents when I was young, too. I know what you went through. That's quite all right. As long as you understand and you don't take my generosity for granted. Yes, she certainly appears to be quite generous. All right, everybody, get on board. The Temple of Pirin lies far to the east, in the middle of the desert. Let's go. Okay, east we go. So, no sails. We're relying on paddles to push us through the air. I like how there's a few different propulsion methods. Clear the room, girl. MV fucking P. Fatigue breath basically means she's not going to generate any spirit, which can be a bit of a big deal if you are reliant on abilities or spells. This is kind of a precursor in some ways to the ATB system real-time hybrid. This isn't real-time combat, of course, but you can just do generic attacks and let your spirit bar fuel up, or you can use them to deplete it and not have a succession build-up. Difference here being that everyone's sharing the same pool rather than having their individual fillers. You have found the Temple of Puarin, a stone building thought to have been created by an ancient dynasty. Stonework and constructions demonstrate a high level of technology for that period, but no clues are left to point to the purpose behind these huge creations. I'm not saying it was aliens, but aliens. This is the Temple of Paran? It's huge! I can't believe it. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I think the Grand Fortress is a little more impressive, but okay. The people of the old world were able to build things like this in this heat, and it's built on sand too. It's incredible. Deep within this temple lies the red crystal. Be careful though. According to Sylvite lore, it is guarded by hordes of creatures. Well then, let's get going. Oh, Belena, what are you going to do? I'll be waiting out here. And besides, I won't be able to help you fight off monsters in this outfit. No, you're probably just going to be a distraction. Well, it might be a little rough in there for a beautiful woman like yourself.
Hey!
Oh, really? What about me and Fina? We're women too, you know. Just what are you trying to say? Come on, Fina. Let's leave Macho Man behind and get the crystal ourselves. That might be kind of fun. We'd probably get it faster without him. Hey, wait a minute. I didn't mean... Watching the three of you really cheers me up. You're all such good friends, and Vyse is so funny. Well, I'm sure a beautiful woman like yourself has got herself a much, much, much better guy than Mr. Foot in his mouth. Sorry, there's no one special in my life right now. Well, there is someone that I'm in love with, but he would never even give me a second look. Well, we know that ain't Vyse then, because he was giving her several looks. But I don't want to talk about it right now. You should probably get going. I'll be waiting here. Be careful in there, okay? Don't worry, we'll be back before you even notice we were gone. So, leave the taxi driver there. No treasure. No treasure. I wonder what this pedestal is for. It's got a strange indentation on the surface. Ah, fucking stairs. Yay! Wish that happened in real life. I mean, what kind of game would force you to actually climb up several flights of stairs? Just doing nothing but climbing stairs over and over. What kind of game would do that? Ancient technology, keeping torches lit in temples. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Of what?
Here goes!
I'm not sure which best bits were copied and who was doing the copying. Yikes.
Let us be thankful for our safety.
She's catching up. $527 gold is an oddly specific number, don't you think? I don't really remember seeing any visual sign of those without the lens before, but maybe I was just not being as observant. Oh, it's more of those fun, creepy insect guys.
Back off! Alpha Star!
Nice.
Here goes!
Yeah.
That wasn't so bad.
Guess we'll be getting that later. Ladders carved into the very rock. Ugh. Yeah, that'll show him. Ooh, she gonna die.
So sorry.
Ew, man, these things are tough. Possibly need to abandon the silver. Oh, shite.
Moons, give me strength.
I was really hoping that'd finish off two of them. Hmm.
Here goes.
I think if they stone me, I just get a game over. Yep. Oh, sweet. Thank God for temporary statuses.
Fire consume my enemies! Lamp to burst!
Great. Now, do we get stone to wear off before he just kills us?
Lose consciousness.
Yes, we do. That was a lot more difficult than it should have been.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it was! It was real bad. Let's not do that again. Indiana Vyse and the Temple of Pirin. Haha. So you ask, how come an old temple like this is still so clean? It's because they got dung beetles rolling around all the shit into balls. They do whatever dung beetles do with it. Yeah. I mean, why a dung fly? They are quite clearly beetles still. Are they worried that dung beetles are somehow copyright material? On the one hand, this call allies thing can get really irritating, but more XP. Because you're all going to die. Orbital bombardment. The only way to be sure.
That wasn't so bad.
A behemoth's ring. Protects against stone. Alright, magic increase, everything else down. Not so good. But maybe Fina. We lose quite a bit of will and magic defense. But only 10 more defense. But immunity from stone. I don't think it's good enough. Anyway, BRB, I'm going to go make some tea. Emergency tea-based resources acquired. We very nearly had our very first game over wipe. Party wipe, so that's exciting. It's nice that the game is still a little challenging, even for somebody who has played it. Right. Swiggity swoot coming for that loot. Ah, 3 of these fuckers again. Alright, see if that does any better. Oh yeah! Get some revenge. Thank you. They do not like her. But good agility there. Very good. Boom, 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 boom. You're done. You're not done. Oh, you do. Ah, you are done. The enemy can really mess your plans up by blocking in this game.
Let's try this.
Still, this is going a lot better than the last one.
Is it over already?
Now we get to do another battle with these little stone dudes.
Moons, give me strength.
Well, at least they didn't kill Vyse. Problem with a ground floor window is sometimes people are just loitering around on the street out there. Otherwise I'd have the window open to help regulate the temperature.
Let's try this.
But then, all kinds of random shouts and noises will be coming in. Okay, tremble means they're going to do that big AoE attack, so let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally.
Back off. Out the storm.
Not good enough. Good enough. I guess it's not that bad. I should probably use spell boxes more often. Ancient robe? Hey Fina, we found some old clothes in a musty temple. What do you say? So we're losing 15 points of stats. We're gaining significantly more than that, like 31. Belonging to a long dead but once powerful wizard. If we're assuming gender conventions, then that's a guy's robe, but hey, a robe's a robe. Any robe's a goal, or something. Sigh. Let's try blue. And of course he's defending. Nah. Well, this is worrying.
Let's try this.
That was pretty effective. Yes, welcome back, Fina. Oh, I guess the electric box only had the one charge. Right, well, you are getting regen on the party. Oh. I guess we can't put regen on someone who's stoned. Yeah, I'm starting to think magic is the way to deal with these assholes. Oh man. She died.
So sorry.
Here goes.
Will you stop that? Alright, that ought to take care of that. Victory sip. Makes the tea all the sweeter. Quote unquote puzzles. We're going deeper underground. There is too much panic in this town. Yes. Lavast Rome. Do your best Dragon Ball charge up poses, everybody. No. We're going to save on healing spells and items. At least until he suicides himself by attacking us. Everyone backs away because we're in defense mode. Alright, I think that'll just about do. Rain of Swords!
That was fun.
These dungeon crawls do give me a nice break from doing all the voices for the dialogue. Ooh, somebody else has learned Arisen. That's good. How long will it take? Ugh. Vyse the Respected. Guess we have to rely on the end of the fight scene. Aha! A lock at the door. More of these assholes. Yes. Let's actually use some curative magic. Or we could not. Yeah, Blizzara.
Let us be thankful for our safety.
quite a ways before we get to another level of healing, well, restorative silver magic, which will be a surefire resurrection spell, which is extremely useful, but I think leveling up green is probably something I should consider looking into. Because clearly we're going to keep taking a lot of damage, and we have a lot of magic points because I'm not using a lot of magic in combat.
Here goes.
That's what you get. Ah, you do know how to dodge. Well, we ain't letting you do that. Oh yeah, I was going to change people's weapons. Dancing arc. That sounds like a weapon. Oh yes. Much better. A decorative throwing blade used by Nazarian dancers. It is used as a hunting weapon as well. I'm not entirely sure what you'd hunt in a desert, but okay. She's still nowhere near as damaging as Vyse, but we'll get you there. Oh yeah, while we're at it, let's feed some chams to Cupil, and he'll upgrade. Cactuars. Cupil is a little shape-shifting thing that Fina has hanging out with her. On the rare occasion when we want it to attack, it just goes off, shapeshifts into something and attacks. It does make more sense than Angelo, especially firing Angelo at enemies, I feel like a dog cannon is an inherently questionable suggestion, and I don't know how that got through the brainstorming meeting.
Move! Give me strength!
I think at the moment Cooper will just turn into a blade and attack. Like a T-1000. $774 gold. Again, oddly specific amounts. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. What? That is the most complicated elevator I've ever seen. I have no idea how it's going to go up. Okay, that takes us back up. Suspicious. It's kind of neat that all the treasure chests in here are guarded by these little guardian things. Makes sense if you were like an ancient ruler and setting up a tomb with all of your treasure in, and you could like have guardians, you would.
Here goes!
We sure did. Go us. Moonberry. That's a payoff. Clear everyone of things. Okay. Restores 10 MP. Alright, you better be worth it. You basically offer some moonberries and be like, okay, tell me if you eat this, what kind of cool thing you think you'll be able to do. Oh, I say. Underfloor heating, very nice. Dun, dun. Oh, apparently Acre could use some help. These things are facing away from me. We'll be fine. And just like in real life, you can use crystals to heal.
Let's try this.
Oh, these things seem weak enough. I mean, when you live in a cave full of lava, magma, obviously fire will be a weakness. Ooh, flame mantle. What the hell is that? So we lose 10, but we gain 17. Well, 15. Yeah. Strict upgrade. Who left this here? Work busy today? Yeah, I really ought to stop completely disregarding magic. It is clearly quite effective.
That wasn't so bad.
Five magic droplets. 4 sacred crystal. 2 pirate box. 3 French hens. And a bottle of liqueur for me. Oh shit, son. We get advantage on these things?
Fire consume my enemies! Land it first!
Fry, you little bastards, fry! Oh shit. That didn't work. I guess you guys win this round.
Here goes!
Wow. I can nailing one of them.
Is it over already?
Yes, a Krez. What the hell is a black map as an equipment item? A map that leads enemy creatures to the holder also improves his chances for first strike. So, if you want to grind, this increases your random encounter rate, I guess. But also gives you a better chance to get the drop on them. A useful item. Button. Water. One of those economy push taps where eventually it just closes the sluice gates. I hear a subtle beep 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 indicating moonfish are about. Okay, let's try not to fuck it up this time. What we really need is the ability to get to 14 in a single turn, because I'm certain Rain of Swords hits them. However,
Pirates of old, defend our cause!
counterattacks never miss. Not gonna lie, slightly irritating that none of them attacked. Alright, keep missing. There we go. Ah, skull shield. Magic, I guess? Alright. I don't know why they're failing to run away, but I ain't complaining.
That wasn't so bad.
Right, let's heal up before this. Because I remember what happens with this chest. You don't get a Tiki Tremblers. You get this asshole. Zivelin Bane. These guys basically treasure hunters. And in every dungeon, there is one chest that contains loot, and they want it. Also, apparently they carry nuclear grenades.
Cutlass Fury!
Here goes!
He really wants her dead.
Moons! Give us your blessing.
That's better.
Let's try this.
I think we have this well in hand.
Over there.
He's not that bad, but when you get to that chest expecting the same three guys that you've been dealing with, you might be a bit worse for wear, but fine for that kind of fight. And then this guy just throws a grenade at you and kills half your party. The Rune of Ill Omen 1? Seeds are permanent increases to a character's stats, so usually I'll just dump all those on Vyse because main character, we're almost always going to be having him around. Alright, got to use everything we've learned in this temple so far. Stand on the thing, roll it into the thing. Excellent. Oh, I wonder what this will do. Oh, flood chamber with lava. Cool. That's good. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. Get over here. Okay, save points for a tricky boss. And I think we will give you an immunity. We're using prior knowledge. Swirling lava vortex A. It's an onyx. That's one hell of a jawline, though. Alright, so let's see how good green does. 178. It's not bad. Oh, you are not fucking around. Let's see if we do more with an ice-flavored weapon. We do much more. Not cool. Pretty sure if I do the regen now, he's not going to get the benefits. So
Let's try this.
because it's not smart enough to stagger the moves the correct way around. Or it's not unfairly balanced in our favour enough to allow that to happen.
Let's try this.
Regen! Now, as long as he doesn't turn anyone to stone, that should be fine. A rock worm. Fair's fair. We counterattacked him, he gets to do the same.
Let's try this.
Alright, see how much this does. Very nice. Hey, she didn't get stoned.
Give me strength.
I guess Jesus is her high.
Moons, give me strength.
Ice cream headache.
Moons, give me strength.
Alright, so she does have stronger magic attack than Vyse. I guess she's like the generalist where Vyse is the physical. We nearly got him. We've been pretty fortunate actually. I think he's not been using his volcanic blast as often as I would normally expect.
That was easy.
Selenis. Ooh, Rizlem box. Rizlem is the 100% resurrect spell. It will always hit. So good for an emergency. We'll just wander over your corpse, thank you very much. That looks like what I want. Wow, so this is a moon crystal.
Wow.
It's so beautiful. I'm getting weak in the knees just looking at it. A moon crystal is the most concentrated source of energy you will ever see. It was created by distilling a moonstone into its purest form. Moon crystals are pure energy. This crystal alone has the power of thousands, no, tens of thousands of moonstones. So this crystal is powerful enough to control one of the Gigas? Look at the light radiating from the crystal. Even though thousands of years have passed since the destruction of the old world, the crystal still shines as bright as ever. Between the power of these crystals and the destructive forces of the Gigas, it's easy to see how so much of the old world was destroyed. It's sad. The people of the old world had so much power, but instead of helping each other, they used it to make weapons. Message! There is no way we can let Valua get their hands on one of these. Fina, leave it up to us. We'll keep it safe. The Valuans are going to have to take it off my dead body before I hand it over to them. There's so much of the world that I still have to see. I'm not going to let them wake up some ancient guardian to destroy half of it now. Thank you, Vyse. I know you'll do your best to keep it safe. Exit stage left. Alright. B to the R to the B. Okay, we've promised that the Valians will have to take it off of our cold, dead hands. Belena, sorry to have kept you waiting so long. I hope you weren't too worried about us. I'm so glad you were all right. Did you find the moon crystal? Yeah, of course we found it. I knew you could do it. Would it be alright if I took a look at it? Wow, so this is one of the legendary moon crystals. It's more beautiful than I ever imagined. Thank you so much. I'm sure that Lord Galcian will be very pleased. Huh? The sudden but inevitable betrayal. What? What are you talking about? Let me show you. Belena, who are you? Let me reintroduce myself. I am Vyse, the 4th Admiral of the Imperial Armada. I specialize in covert operations. You don't need to get your hands dirty to win battles. Sometimes a little trickery goes a long way. You tricked us with your boobs. Belena? Or, Vyse? So everything that you said about your parents, about war, about your childhood, was it all a lie? Did you just say that to get us to trust you? I told you the truth. I never said my father was from Nazra. He was a valiant soldier, and he did die in battle. Years later, I, too, became a soldier. I want to put an end to all wars, so no one has to go through what I went through. Countries go to war arguing over borders and resources. If the world was united under one rule, there would be no more war. That is why we need the power of the Gigas to make sure no one opposes us. Valua must rule the world. I mean, it's a strategy. It could work. But Lisa, no, don't! Red Gigas Rekumen, as bearer of the Red Moon Crystal, I command you to awaken and do my bidding. Fina? What did she do? This is bad, right? Rekumen, no, she can't be. Goodbye, handsome. Rekumen, I command you, engulf these 3 in your flames. I presume that starts the reaction, and then she's taken the red crystal with her. Because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that she just leaves it there. Because we could just grab it. Fina, what's going on? Vyse, she is summoning Rekumen, the Red Gigas. She's using the power of the Red Moon Crystal to awaken him. So... She what? I guess we're going to have to run. Aika, Fina, let's get out of here. Is that... Yes, that is the Red Gigas Rekumen. So those word statues in front of the temple, they were its heads? I think we just lost hide and seek, fellas. It's looking at us. Run! Ah! Fina! Fina, you alright? Come on, we gotta go! I'm sorry. I tripped. It's those heels. I mean, I don't know what you were expecting. Aika! Fina! Take cover! Incredibly masculine gesture and all, but I'm not sure you were going to be able to take the hit. It missed us. Something hit it in the head. I can't leave you 3 alone, can I? Stop gawking and get on. Captain! Captain, you came back for us. Hurry, maybe we can take that thing out in the Little Jack. Morgan Freeman voice. But they were not able to take it out in the Little Jack. Admiral Beleza, that ship is rescuing them. Ready the Lynx. I want to make sure they don't escape. Yes, Admiral. Well, handsome, now we can see what you're made of.
Heya!
Captain, you made it back just in time. Ah, I didn't come back for you. My search for arachnum brought me back to this desert. Sure, buddy. And I wasn't about to watch the three of you get roasted by that thing. Hey, Fina, get a load of the captain. I wonder how long he can act like he doesn't care about us. Aika, you really shouldn't tease him like that. Who's acting? I just want to find Rackham. Rotten little brat's always getting me into trouble. Calm down, Captain. But what should we do about that thing? Well, let's treat it like a practice run for when I finally do fight Rachnam. That thing packs quite a punch. Do not get hit by that beam, no matter what. I don't know if the little Jack can take a direct hit.
Aye, aye.
Let's go. Drachma has joined your party. ... again! Okay. That's suboptimal. Okay. Hey, Captain, do you have any ideas on how to fight that thing? You know as much as I do about this thing, boy. Just stay up high and see what he does for now. Some innovative design for the Red Gigas here. 4 heads, 4 legs. Ain't no sneaking up on this motherfucker. Ow. What was that? A few more hits like that and we're done for. I can't believe it. I've never seen such destructive power before. Why does healing magic work on a boat the same way it works on people? Because it's magic, you idiots. You don't gotta explain it. What are we supposed to do to beat that thing, Captain? There has to be something we can do. Don't know if we can destroy him, but perhaps we can avoid his attacks. If you remember when when I picked you kids up, I attacked it with my cannons and it threw it off balance. So what I'm thinking is, if we were to concentrate our cannon fire right before it attacks, we may throw its aim off. Suppose it's worth a try. What do we got to lose? Let's give it a shot. Whoop. Yeah, take that. It's like a pixel. I do wonder if it's possible to just actually beat this thing. Not a lot to do once you've input all your commands. Just watch it play out. Oh. See, I'm pretty sure that I hit it there. Assessing damage. Well, that ain't going to take you long, let's be honest. Boom! Headshot.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, we did it. We knocked it off balance. Yeah, but, well, it doesn't look like we did any damage to it, though. I don't know how long we can keep this up. It just feels like we're only prolonging our own deaths. He's got to have a weakness. Heads or feet? Heads, feet, heads, feet. I think heads. Let's try attacking its heads. We may get hit in the process, but we need to take a chance. Let's bring the little Jack in closer. Looks like I made the right call. Boom, boom. Boom. Headshot. The problem is that I can't keep this up enough to harpoon cannon it twice in a round, and regular cannons seemingly don't knock its head off balance. Ugh. The Red Ray. I mean, if it were me, I'd try and just keep the ship right in between all of his heads where he can't actually hit me. Damn. Nothing. We got in as close as we could, but our cannons did almost nothing to it. It's no use, boy. The only thing we're managing to do is damage our own ship. We can't continue fighting like this for much longer. We must retreat for now. Get us out of range of his attacks, boy. We need to think of a new strategy for now. You're right, Captain. I suppose we got no other choice. Well then, full speed ahead. Get out of range of that thing's attacks. Nothing's working. If we keep fighting it head on, we're going to lose. Hey, Fina, can you think of a way to stop it? Gigas don't make their own decisions. They only obey the commands given to them by the one who awakened them. Until Beliza commands it to stop, there's nothing we can do. So if something were to happen to Beliza... I got it! I know how we stop that thing. Ram it into the Gigas, or attack Beliza. I like that one more. You mean attack Beliza's ship, right? If we can stop her, we can force her to call off the Gigas. You got it. That's a good idea. Either way, we'll last longer against her than we will against that Death Star. I mean, that thing. Alright, full rudder. Target Beliza's ship. All hands to battle stations. Aye, aye, Captain. Coming for you, bitch. Ha ha ha. Meet my flagship, the Lynx. It always reaches where I need it to go. Now I will show you the true power of the Imperial Armada. My magic cannon will take care of that little ship of yours. I honestly can't get over how much like a marital aid her ship looks. Focus. Focus. We are seriously playing it fast and loose with our hit points, and that is going to punish us at some point. Ah. Damn, that Lady Admiral's good. It's almost as if she can read our every move. Vyse, I can't find any openings. Her defense is too good. What should we do? Try and get behind her ship. Turn hard and try to catch her off guard. I think we'll go for the less obvious strategy. That ship's quicker than it looks. They may have surprised me this time, but I always have a backup plan. Preparation is one of the keys to victory, handsome. I'll just keep pecking away. Oh, damn, son. We lost. I never give up. At least we don't have to start from the save file. Okay, that's a little better. Of course, if I'd used my captain stripes from the ship battles, I'd have more hit points. But that's the coward's way. Just gotta stay out of the damage. Damn, Lady Admiral, blah blah blah. I know a few maneuvers, don't worry, we'll lose them. Damn it, Vyse! Dummkopf! I feel like if we start the round with maximum health, we should be safe throughout that round. Damn, she's too good. I can't find any openings. Boy, we need to get in a good position to find the harpoon cannon. Alright, well, I guess we try the speed option. Waiting and seeing what she does is just gonna lose the initiative. Lady Beliza, the enemy vessel is trying to circle around us at what appears to be their top speed. Their ship may be fast, but we only need to ensure that they don't get into a position to fire the harpoon cannon. Oh, it looks like we're gonna get that chance, though. Might as well use the items, eh? Ow. That wasn't very nice. This isn't fair. Why won't she just sit still like everyone else does? How does she expect us to hit her with a harpoon cannon like this? Yeah, I mean, she's not considering our needs at all, frankly. Head straight upwards or bring the jack to a complete stop. Well, it's the last thing she'll expect. Man, I could murder a foot-long subway right about now. Arr. Target her poop deck! Oh yeah, all the way through. Maximum penetration. Delicious indeed. Vice Captain, what just happened? We were on their tail and suddenly he's behind us. Well, the enemy vessel suddenly stopped and we passed them. What? Their speed was their biggest advantage, and you mean to tell me they just stopped? Damn. He's not as predictable as I thought. Can't keep fighting him this way. I need to take him out quickly. What are you gonna do? Flash us? I mean, it worked last time. Now's our chance. Her defenses are breaking down. It's time to open fire. I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time, I don't really want us to get completely fucked up again. See? Enemies that can heal. Rude. Those aren't Marquis of Queensberry rules. So that's how you know Dark Souls is a good game, because it completely rips this off. They're virtually the same game. Hey, I'm getting hungry. Go get me a pizza, alright? It's bad enough I've got to make my own cups of tea, but... Boom. Take her from behind. Captain Stripe, Magic Cannon, 3-inch blaster. Aika, signal Beliza's ship. Tell them that we will attack if they don't call off the Gygus. Aye, aye, that. Now, all we need is for that Lady Admiral to listen to our demands. Don't worry, Captain. Beliza's not the kind of person that would needlessly sacrifice the lives of her crew. Yeah, because you got a great track record in understanding her motivations and decisions. I'm sure she'll call off the Gygus. Cool. Oh, it's easy. All you do is you start the game, and then your PS4 controller has a share button on the left-hand side of the central. So you've got start, then you've got share. You just press the share button, and for your first time, you may have to set it up with your Twitch account. But it's real easy. He's sinking. Well, after this, I'm going to save and make some food so you can entertain me. Vyse, look! The guaguas! There was a reply from Beleza's ship. We have called off the Gigas. We are making an emergency landing. I repeat, we have called off the Gigas. We are making an emergency landing. We did it! Alright. You may have won the battle, but you are far from winning the war. There are 5 crystals left. The Valuan Armada never makes the same mistake twice. You shall not defeat us again. And we won't make the same mistake of underestimating you again. We'll get those crystals. Fina, where should we go next? Just going to casually discuss this in front of the enemy. Southwest of Nazra, beyond the South Ocean. There is a continent under the Green Moon. Really? There's a continent on the other side of South Ocean? Yes, the green crystal should be there. Ha! That's the continent of Ixataka. Our soldiers are already there. Besides, the South Ocean has a strong headwind. You'll never make it with that tiny ship of yours. No need to worry about that. We're taking your ship's engine. With that much power, we can get across South Ocean in no time. What? Then how am I going to get back? We all decided that you should go back on foot. You trick us, we take your engine. I think we're even now. What was that saying? Only those who have walked through the desert can truly know its size. You want me to walk? Well, I guess I don't have much of a choice. I never thought that I would truly know the size of the desert. Hey, handsome. You win this time, but Valuer is more powerful than you can imagine. And the trip to Ixataka is long and perilous. The chance you'll survive long enough to get there is pretty slim. Are you sure you still want to go? You still have time to reconsider. Real sailors aren't afraid of the unknown. I want to see the world. I'm not going to rest until I've left my mark on it, and I won't let anything or anyone stand in my way. I understand. You're rash and impulsive. I hope you survive long enough for us to meet again. You received the Red Moon Crystal. Again. It looks like we've picked up a magic cannon from the Lady Admiral. Using this, we'll be able to fire cannonballs charged with magical energy. Just like Beleza was doing, right? That's great. Vyse, did you hear that? We should really put this thing to good use. Be careful though, boy. Using the magic cannon uses up MP just like normal magic. So don't go too crazy with it. Duly noted. Ha! Save. Right, that'll do for now. Time to terminate the stream. Till later, and a long voyage across